Hey guys, my name is Angelia and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time. I've just been taking some time to myself and enjoying life, I guess, which is I feel like is really important, especially, I've been doing this for over a year non-stop and I haven't really taken that many breaks. But I'm excited to get back into it. I need to get a new mouse first because I did spill cranberry juice on my other mouse and this mouse does not like my external drive being plugged in. But anyways, since it is the holiday season, Christmas is right around the corner, I wanted to share with you guys a few of my favorite recipes that we usually make around the holiday season. So there are 4 of them. I will also be including the original links to the original recipes down below. Some of them we do modify a little bit, I guess. But first up, we should have the shortbread cookies that I've been making as of recently. They're very, very simple. So here's the recipe. I will be leaving it on the screen for a little bit for you guys. Calls for 3/4 pound of unsalted butter, but you have to soften it, so leave it out for 1 to 2 hours on the counter, depending on how warm your house is. 1 cup of sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 3.5 cups of flour. I do recommend adding the cups of flour 1 at a time, only because flour kind of has a tendency to go poof as soon as you start mixing it. I do mix everything in a stand mixer, so I'm not doing it by hand or anything. I let the dough sit overnight in the fridge and then I let it sit out for about a half hour to an hour when I get ready to bake it, and I do a slice and bake kind of a log with it. It's just simpler, but if you want to use cookie cutters, you totally can. Next up we have snickerdoodles. This recipe is so good. I am a big fan of cookies that are thick and the cookies that like hold their shape. A lot of cookies, when you bake them, they kind of flatten out and they lose the thickness and they lose how soft they are. I don't really like crunchy cookies. Now that's kind of a ironic statement to make because shortbread cookies are kind of crunchy, but they sort of just melt in your mouth. They're not like the hard, like Chips Ahoy type of a crunch. But these snickerdoodles are so soft and they keep their shape and they're so good. They have like a nice little crunch on the outside and the inside is so nice and chewy, and these cookies are really, really good. I didn't really modify these. I think I added maybe a little bit more vanilla because I'm a huge fan of vanilla extract and stuff because I feel like it makes everything taste better. But I did, from the original recipe, they wanted you to make 1-inch balls, and I did make about 2 inches because I wanted them bigger, not miniature size. Next up, we have homemade marshmallows. I'm a huge fan of marshmallows as it is, but homemade marshmallows are so much better. You will never go back to the bagged marshmallows again once you make these ones. These are so good, and they're from the unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. You can find homemade marshmallow recipes anywhere, basically, but this is the one that we usually use. This is in 2 slides, essentially, because there's a lot of directions for these. They take quite a bit of time, but once you get the hang of it, they're actually really easy to make, and you don't have to make them vanilla flavored. We have made cinnamon flavored ones before with cinnamon extract. We've made root beer flavored ones. We've even like halved the recipe and done half vanilla and half root beer to make it like a root beer float sort of a thing. We've done banana, strawberry, and chocolate. You can do so many creative things with these and combine them and pour them on top of each other in the pan once you get done with each separate batter. And they're so, so good. And last but not least, we have the caramel apple cheesecake that I make quite a bit. I make this during the entire year, but especially around this time of year, this is kind of the perfect dessert. It's not terribly heavy like an apple pie or a pumpkin pie, because you have like the lightness of the cheesecake, but it's so good, you guys. The directions call for you to use sour apples. We use Honeycrisp apples, which have a sweetness to them, because I want the topping to be sweet and not sour. I mean, if it's a dessert, I want it to have more of a sweetness to it. And here are the directions on this page, because there were quite a bit, and I couldn't kind of smush it all into one thing. But this recipe is so good. 10 out of 10 recommend you guys try this one. I absolutely love it, and the crust, oh my gosh, the crust is so good. Like, I could just sit there with a fork and eat the crust once it's baked. I quite love it, and be sure to use a springform pan. They're usually the best for cheesecakes. So that's it. I hope you guys are having a great and happy holiday season. What are your favorite desserts to make? Do you like to bake during this time of year, or just what's your favorite thing to eat during this time of year? I am making these amazing little cheesecakes for our family Christmas dinner, because I'm in charge of the oh my gosh, I cannot even speak. I'm in charge of the desserts. So I'm gonna take a cheesecake, I'm gonna freeze it with Oreos in between, in a dome shape, and then I'm gonna cover it with a red mirror glaze and decorate it to look like Santa's hat. It's gonna be so cute. I will definitely be posting pictures on Twitter and Instagram, so you can definitely go follow me there if you want to see that. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great and happy holiday season and a happy new year. I hope you're having the best time with your families, and yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye!